When I was in college, I remember a time down in the laundry room where I was getting some laundry done, and my clothes was getting a little gamey. And I was down there, and this kid couldn't figure out how to do his laundry. You're 19 years old, and you don't know how to do your laundry. You stick the quarters in the machine. You turn it on. You add the detergent, and you wait. And you let the machine do the rest. And he was just absolutely overwhelmed. And he looks over at me and he's like, I'm going to go call my mom and ask her to help me. When a parent has a child who has ADHD, it's great when that parent becomes an advocate for that child and gets proactive in finding the right accommodations, changing things up, having great communication with the teachers. But there has to come a point where that parent begins to loosen up and let go a little bit. If you're a parent and you've sat down with your child and you've made the decision that college is in your near future, you've got to start preparing several years before that transition comes. What I'm saying is it's important to begin to train your teenagers now. The worst thing that can happen is that you consistently do everything for them. Then when they go off to college and they're on their own, they're like my buddy down in the laundry room trying to figure out, how do I wash my clothes? They stink. I've been recently trying to add more responsibility for my girls. And even though they're 8 and 6, I believe that you've got to start at a young age. I believe that when you give your child more responsibility, even when they have ADHD and some of those struggles, it builds confidence. And that's important for the future. Being that I'm a do-it-yourself kind of a person, I struggle with this. I struggle with watching my kids battle trying to do something that I know I can just hop in and do in a flash. But I've got to remember the value is in the process, allowing them to struggle so that they can learn, so that they can keep moving forward. This is a real difficult thing for parents because when you love your kids, you want to do anything for your kids. But sometimes you can love them to the point of hurting them. Training your teenagers for a 4-year university can be simple. Start out with simple things like, you're responsible for waking up in the morning at the right time. And oh, by the way, you're also responsible for getting to school, so you're not late. Let them gradually take more responsibility for their schedules and their appointments. You can start with some of the essentials right now. For example, teach them how to feed themselves. You don't want them to end up at a 4-year university wondering, how do I eat? How do I eat? And after 4 years, all they've eaten are a life supply of Pop-Tarts. But they come in a variety of flavors. So they don't end up like my buddy. Teach them how to do their own laundry. Stop doing it for them. Teach them how to, separate the whites from the darks and make sure that they realize, hey, if you dry that, it's gonna shrink. And that's not good. So my encouragement to you parents who have kids that you think are gonna end up in a 4-year university, start training them right now. Is it gonna be tough? Yes. Are they gonna complain? You know it. But you need to be steadfast, you need to hold on tight, because what you're doing is you are preparing them for success. Hey, this has been Glenn, and as always, I want to encourage you to do one thing. Keep moving forward. God bless.